Hi everyone, my name is Scott Askew and I am an age group triathlete. I've been racing triathlons now for the last 8 years, and the distance that I enjoy racing most is the 70.3 distance, and that's what I concentrate on. So today I'm going to show you the drink mix I make for the bike section of the race. And over the last 8 years I've made so many mistakes with regards to hydration on the bike. When I first started off, didn't have a clue. I was drinking all sorts of stuff thinking it would help, and all it really did is give me gut issues. Even up until last year when I raced in Marbella, 70.3, I tried to take in, I think it was 140 grams of carbs on the bike in an hour, and it just resulted in me absolutely having the worst half marathon ever. I was just in agony. It felt like I had a lump of concrete in my guts. So this year I've really dialed in and done a lot of research, and I've also worked hand in hand with my coach, talking about nutrition, really narrowing down what I need to fuel my body for the 90k bike. Now the bike, depending on the course, of course, makes sense, depending on the course, I can tend to do the bike anywhere between 2 hours 20 and say 2 hours 45, 2 hours 50. I've done a 220 in Turkey, and then I've done about a 240 something, 45 I think it was, in Weymouth, but roughly around those times, and well under 3 hours. So what I do, or certainly what I've been looking at this year, is these are about, what's this, 750 mil to the line here. When you add it up, it's probably about 800 mil of water or liquid you can fit in these. So I'll run with 2 of these bottles on the bike, and I'm self-sufficient for the whole of the journey. Plus I'll have a little small bottle of water in a low profile design bottle that sits down at the bottom of the bike, so I can just have plain water in there if I'm starting to get a bit of flavour fatigue. But what I'm going to show you is what I use, the reasons why, and how easy it is to make as well, saving yourself so much money. I've used loads of different products. Like I said, I'm not going to name any in particular because I think it would be unfair for me to do so, but I just find that they just are not working for me. So like I said, with my coach Dan Farmer at Race Endurance, I have really worked hard over the last good few months, 3-4 months, to get my nutrition right. And I've been racing down in Swansea on the 70.3 course, getting my nutrition ready for next week, which is race day. So the first thing I'm going to do is what I'm using is a cluster dextrin, okay, and I'm using fructose, and I'm using a sodium tablet, and I'm using a flavouring. That's it, simple as that. 4 different key ingredients. So the first is the cluster dextrin. This is a product called Carbex, and it's made by Applied Nutrition. I got this off Amazon, 23 quid I think it was, and in here is 1.2 kilos. 1.2 kilos will make you, based on my recipe, you're going to get 12 drinks out of 1 tub. Probably do a little bit more than that, but on average about 12. And then I'm using fructose as well, which I had a spare tub left over, so I put all my fructose in here, but I'll show you the difference of what it looks like. I'm also using Sturka hypertonic 1000 milligram shots as well. These are electrolyte tablets. They got the sodium in there, they got everything you need to replenish your salts when you're sweating on the bike. And then I'm using, for flavourings, I'm using these revival shots. These are an electrolyte drink. They've got the sodium in there you need, they've got vitamins and minerals in there. One of the main things for me is they've got so many different flavours. So you can make your you can make your drink to whatever flavour you want. We have got watermelon, orange burst, wild cherry, summer fruits, watermelon, lemon and lime, or lemon I should say. They've brought out a whole new range of flavours as well. And for me, my personal favourite is the orange burst. So the recipe is as follows: 100 grams of cluster dextrin, 50 grams of fructose, 1 shot, and 5 grams of this. This is about 12 grams in total, so I use half of one of these in there. I blend it all up, chuck it in the bottle. It's 150 grams. I do not drink 150 grams in 1 hour. Like I said, I'll race with 2 bottles. So 2 bottles will last me on average hour and 15, hour and maybe hour and 30. So there's plenty in there to keep you going. Don't need anything else. It's not thick, like as if you were to put gels in there and then mix it with water. It's nothing like that. There's plenty in there to keep you going. So this is what I'm going to do. Is just going to move you a sec. Get yourself blender. NutriBullet is ideal. That's what I use all the time. Get yourself a little cheap scales. So this is literally what I do. Turn him on. It's zeroed. So let's open up the cluster dextrin. Bear with me again. Just move you again there. Got a bit of a cold as well. So the cluster dextrin, the reason why I use it, it's got a low glycemic, I think it's glycemic index. So what it means is it will release slower into your system and it won't spike your insulin, unlike maltodextrin. So I tried maltodextrin, just makes me feel ill. But as you can see it's quite thin, powdery, almost like icing sugar. So this is what I do. 34 grams is about 1 scoop. This is a heap scoop, I bet that's going to be about 80, 71. And I am exact. Whoa, I do try to get as exact as I can when I look at my measurements. I hope you can see all that properly. I know I'm faffing around, but I do like to get spot on. Okay, so that's 100 grams of cluster dextrin right there. The cluster dextrin is 100% carbohydrate, no sugar, so you're not going to get that massive spike. Your sugar comes from your fructose, and if you can see the fructose, it literally is like, well, it's a fruit sugar. There you go. So I put, oh sorry, looking at me here. In goes 50 grams. Again, I want to be accurate. Whoa, way too much there. A bit less. I hope this video is okay. There we go, 150. Okay, it's just sugar. And then get yourself some of these. Highly recommend Sturka. You can use Precision Hydration, you can use whatever you want really. As you can see, they're quite thick. They've actually got a line down the middle of them, so if you needed to break them, go for 750. Personally, I think 1500 over the distance of an hour and a half on a bike in a hot condition maybe, it's perfect. So in that goes the revival shot. Tear off the end. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So as you see there, 157 grams all in all with the shot. So this is going to take it up to about 162. Got to be good with this so I can't take it back out. $161. Come on. 162. Perfect. Keep the rest of our shot till later. And this is how easy it is now. Just gonna turn him around. As you can see, nice and powdery. And that is it. Grab yourself a bag. Just gonna use some old sandwich bags wherever I've got available. Throw them over this. Bang him up a bit. Always top tip, make sure your shaker is nice and dry, otherwise you're gonna get a little bit of it stuck to the inside of your shaker. And then all I do in preparation for race day or for a long training day, which is what I've got today on the bike. Literally put the bag over the top, hold on, tip it upside down, bang them all out. We'll do a little taste test. Perfect. Don't know whether you can see that, but it is. Oh, what am I doing? So yeah, but it is like a bit of an orange tinge to it. And when you put the other flavours in, certainly the watermelon, it turns a little bit blue. So that there, that is 150 grams of carbohydrate, which will last me 1.5 hours. Simple as that. How much does it cost me to make? I don't know. Maybe £2, maybe less than that, something like that. But at least I can control exactly what I'm taking in for all of my training and my races. Anybody got any questions, please let me know. But it is that easy to make. All right, fantastic. Thank you for tuning in, and I wish you all the best. If you want to make some, give it a go. Let me know how you get on. All right, massive love and respect. Take care. Bye.